almost like, call it an episode where I go to the dark side, almost. It is Alpha Lion. Alpha Lion protein. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to a new video. Today is actually going to be a review video, and it is different. Scenery. It is in my room. Anyway, today, Alpha Lion, it's a $60 protein, like lean whey that I was talking about. Alpha Lion, lean whey, they pretty much got the same flavors. But again, you know how I rate things: price, macros, and flavor, or taste. So it is a whey protein isolate, and superhuman protein Alpha Lion. The reason why they probably put superhuman on is because it's got a bunch of other vitamins. It's got niacin, it's got calcium, magnesium, chloride, sodium, potassium, all the basics. Then it's got the regular, stuff. So today is a good flavor. PB and Gains. So it's obviously Reese's Peanut Butters. The label's very cool. It looks like PB2. So it's probably good. So I didn't really want to get this, and I probably won't get these very often or do reviews on these because they're so overly expensive. To have a bunch of vitamins in there, it's really not worth it. There's zero point into having all that. $60 protein right here. $60 protein for 28 servings. Is it worth it? Honestly, if you got the money for it, just get it if you want. If you want the taste. Just because it has extra vitamins in it doesn't mean it's worth it. So if you really think $60 is worth for a basic protein that has a slightly better taste than most, then sure, go ahead and get it. But if it's out of your budget range and you're just getting it to live with the hype, it's a waste of money. This is not going to help you with anything. No protein is. This is just like all the other protein powders. So whether this tastes like the best thing in the world, it doesn't matter. Whether you think this brand is the best, doesn't matter. You're still going to see the same results. So superhuman protein, PB and Gains, you know how I like to do. We're going to give the supplement facts. And bear warning, they get pretty crazy. So you've been warned. To start off with the calories, 150 calories. This thing, one scoop is 150 calories, 2 grams of fat, and 4 grams of carbs. And it does have 2 grams of sugar, 28 grams of protein. The macros, they're all right. Seeing this, I almost thought it's not worth it. But the reason why I did get this is because that I traded in one of my MRE light proteins. It was good. I was going to do a review on it, but I didn't really want to. Maybe I'll do it in the future. I thought it was pretty good, but that's another video. But I traded it in. I also had a $5 coupon, and I exchanged it for this. So in total for me, it was $14. $14 for this 28 servings of PB goodness. And I've heard a lot of people say the flavor is pretty good, but again, flavor doesn't mean everything. It depends on your goals, but 150 calories and 28 grams for 150 calories. That is pretty much making up for all what's worth of it. Doesn't really matter how much is in there, doesn't matter if they have vitamins or whatever in the protein that you get, because it's just going to be the same thing. It's not going to make your gains better. It's not going to give you bigger muscles. It doesn't matter about the protein. Don't fall for marketing bullshit like this. I know Alpha Lion and Lean Whey are pretty popular brands, but you shouldn't fall for the BS like that. Other than that, we're going to give it a try, the $60 protein, to see if it's worth it. As you guys know, I like to go in raw. So we just got water. We got, I got 300 milliliters in here. I think the serving size for this is, it's 30, yeah, one scoop is 37.3 grams. So, maybe it'll mix better. The scoop is decently big, but here we go. So already right off the bat, as soon as I open it, it smells like PB2. So I don't know if you can see it very well, but there is like little pieces of the cookie in there, and it smells very good. Scoop is pretty big. Let me show you that. Scoop is pretty big. It's like, that's the scoop. That's the scoop. And it smells pretty good too. It smells like the Reese's Pieces. So obviously that's where you're getting the higher calories. They do have lower calorie ones that I do want to try because mixing it in water, you get 120, 130 calories. And it tastes awesome. Great. That is all that matters to me. But this one is a little higher up there. A lot of peanut butter proteins are going to be a little higher than the other ones, even if it's the same brand as whatever else you're getting. So that's why I wanted to try this. 28 servings for $60 when, you got your typical $40 25 servings, so, you know, and this has got the vitamins in it, it's got more protein, but again, more calories, so is it really worth it? Because at the end of the day, when you compare other proteins that are maybe less in fat, less in sugar, crazy proteins that are big scams, you know, they'll say it's $30, but then you realize you look at the supplement facts and the protein is 180 calories and you're getting 22 grams of protein, and it says it tastes like chocolate milk or it tastes like pumpkin spice, and you're like, wow, that tastes crazy, like it, because it's not good for you and it's a big scam. So, you know, when it comes to this, it's just generic like any other of the proteins you see at GNC or Vitamin Shop or wherever you get them. It's got the added vitamins in it, so is it really worth it? Not necessarily. And it says it'll do all this thing for you, you know, it'll help you build muscle, blah, blah, blah. All the protein powders are the exact same. Just get the lower calorie ones, get the ones better in, you know, fats, the one that doesn't have as much fats and much sugars, you know, it doesn't matter. But people really care about the taste. So when you say a protein powder tastes great, but then you look at the macros and they're terrible, it's probably not the best protein. But I hear a lot of good things about this. I've never had this in my entire life, this brand, Alpha Lion or Lean Whey. So we're going to try it. Alright, the water, it's pretty good. Very peanut buttery with water. No chunks so far. I do have a whisk ball in here, and I did shake it up pretty good. And I let it sit. It's pretty good. Yeah. That's pretty good. I'm going back in for like this. This is good. I bet with almond milk it'd be even better. Based on the price, $60, like, I'm giving it an 8.5. I don't know if that's the highest protein I've ever, you know, I don't know if that's the highest I'll ever get, but 8.5 is the go-to. The only thing that would make it a 9 is if it was lower in calorie, and there are a couple that are lower in calorie. It's gotta be low in calorie for it to be a pretty high rating, you know, and it's gotta taste good too with water. So, and that's my book of rules. So, it's good. Yeah, but is it worth it? I don't think so. I don't think it's worth spending $60 every time for that. If you got the money for it, if it fits in your budget, then go ahead, go get it. You know, I bet the other ones are, I'd probably rate a 9 or a 10. We'll see in the near future. But again, thank you guys for watching. Let me know down in the comments below what other kind of proteins I'll try. Or if you got some video ideas you want to see, other protein foods. I think I got a couple snack videos in the works, but we'll see. I will see you guys in the next video.